Guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a quick little demo of how to do a cute little Valentine's Day card. It could be for any occasion, of course, but I'm going to be showing you using my latest packed Cats and Dogs Loveable Illustration Collection. This is just new to the shop today. So we're going to actually be creating this little Valentine's Day card here, and I'll show you how to get these flowers arranged and how to make that work and how to use that or how to create that so you're using Clipart properly. You can of course make all sorts of cute things, not just exclusive to Valentine's Day, but I think love theme should be all year round, so it kind of works with all that. You can see there's lots of other cute goodies in here. So let's start from the beginning. Let's say you've gone and gotten this pack and you've downloaded it, and your zip file will probably appear in your downloads folder. So it would be in mine here, and I've unzipped it already, of course. Okay, so once you open it up, you have lots of things in here like the birdhouses and some birdies and some cars and all sorts of good stuff. So there is a full range of cats and dogs, so we won't leave anybody out. And if you're like me, you like both, so that's all good. They're both here for you to mix and match, combine, or just use one or the other. But I'm going to open up the cats today and go in and look at the clothed. Oh, I should probably show you. So there's clothed and no clothes. So we have all of them in their little furry bodies there. So that's all good. So you can put on accessories on them or just leave them as they are. Or you can go in and choose the clothed options. So there's boy outfits, that type thing, or girl outfits and dresses and whatnot. So today I'm going to use this cute little girl cat here, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to open up Photoshop, and of course you can use whatever graphics editor that you're comfortable with. This will even work in Procreate or Affinity or Corel Draw, that sort of thing. Any of these things. This is really, really simple because they're all PNG files, so anything that can open and edit a PNG file should work for you. So I'm just going to open up Photoshop, and I actually have a mock-up here. It is from fieldofficesupply.com. I can throw a link down below for you guys if you're interested. They have a really simple little pack of mock-ups that just have some cards in it, so that's what I'm using today. So you can see that we have the envelope and the cards. So I'm just going to go and see where it says place art here. There's a smart object here. I'm going to open that up, and this will be our canvas for today. So I can go ahead and delete that pattern because we won't be needing it. There's a texture over top. That's probably fine. I might add my own. That's okay too. So I'm going to go and grab that cute little cat and bring her in, just drag and drop. And I'm just going to size her down just a touch and place her about here, I'd say. I'm just going to get rid of these guys for a second by doing Command H to get rid of all my extras. And then I'm going to go and get some flowers. So I'm going to navigate back to where it says florals and grab, go in the flower section. And you can see there's a bunch of flowers ready for you and all different colors and whatnot. So I'm going to grab this guy, and I'm just going to hold down Command on a Mac. What is it, on a PC? Shift probably, or Control. And grab this flower, and I'm going to get the dandelion. Where is it? It's there. And this guy here. I think that might be enough to start with. I'm just going to drag and drop them and just hit enter to let them come in. And there we go. Now I'm going to click the top one and then the bottom one and hold down shift select all of them, and then Control or Command T to transform, and I'm just going to make them all together a little bit smaller, all just at the same time, just making it easier. My computer's being a little glitchy, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to actually take the cat and put her on the top there so I can see. And then I'm just going to grab, oops, see, that's the problem with these texture things, so you got to lock them down, otherwise you just end up selecting them. Okay, so I'm going to grab this flower, and I'm going to say edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then I'm just going to Control or Command T and just slide into position. Oh my goodness, I'm having leggy issues right now. Okay, so I'm going to put it about there. I'm going to grab this flower. I'm going to bring it up above. Actually, that will be my most forefront flower. So I'm going to just bring it there. Control T or Command T and just pop it over there. Oops. Love that. Okay, and then I'm just going to just arrange things just so they look how I want them to. And I'm going to bring this guy to the back, be at the forefront there. I have him behind and over here. Hold on, I think that's how I did it before. All right, something like that. And this, you know, you're just sort of playing. I'm going to flip this one, so I'm going to go Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal again. That way I can get that second one to appear more like that. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to select everybody and just make them a touch smaller just to fit in our canvas here, in our card. Okay. It's all about just rearranging, playing around. It's literally like floral arrangement. So that's good. I'm just going to make this guy a little bit bigger. So Command or Control T. This guy a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that's probably good. So here's the thing. You notice that this may be looking a touch odd. I mean, it's up to you. It sort of works with that bow in front. But let's say you wanted to get rid of that and have these stems come in front of that bow. This is how you would do it. Instead of erasing, which of course is an option, but you do run the risk of making a mistake and not being able to change anything afterwards. So we're going to try to work non-destructively. So I'm going to select that cat layer, and I'm going to go and down here, if you can see my cursor here, by the FX, there's like a square or rectangle with a circle in it. So that's going to be a layer mask. So if you just click on that, you'll see here that the mask appears. So you can click on the cat or you can click on the mask. So you want to click on the mask, and then you're going to go to your brushes. So just your brush tool, and I'm going to have it set to a hard brush, a hard round brush, just standard in Photoshop. And with my cursors, I'm just going to make this a little smaller. My bracket cursors will make that happen. And then you can see if you have, sorry, I should probably tell you this first. Here, over here, if you have black and white, so just have your standard black and white on. So if black is in the foreground, then that will remove the cat section. So if you switch to white, it'll add back in. Okay, so again, click on the black and we can take it away. And also you can just, if you wanted to, you can always just remove that mask as well, and then it goes away. So if you wanted to delete it in the future for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep with my black and just actually kind of see where I want this to go. I don't know if I want it to go all the way down there. I'm just going to make it so that I can see a lot of it. Otherwise, you could always change your opacity so you can see what's behind. But this way I can just kind of see what I need to do, and then I can go back with my white and fill it in. So I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller and then go back and fill in where her hand would be. So we want to keep the hand, but remove the parts of the dress behind. Okay, so then I can go in here and just kind of guess where this is. Make it smaller because there's a button there. Okay, and let that leaf show. And so I'm going to change back to black so I can come in there and just put that back. Switch to white. And remove this part. Okay. So, you know, maybe this part we'll take that out as well because that doesn't really make any sense. That area there. Then switching back to white to put it back and just getting that in there. Okay. So there we go. So then that's a way to make it show that it's in front of that bow if you prefer that. So that's just a little trick there. And now I'm going to add some text. So I'm just going to go to my text tool and just have my text on black. Just the reason why is with this font I'm going to use, it actually doesn't allow you to change the color. I have to do a color overlay on it, but that's okay. So I'm going to use Little B. Maybe I'll add in a link to, for you below where you get this. It's just a cute font. It's not a free font. It is a purchase font. So, but it's rather adorable. I quite like it. So I'm going to just write Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, and I'm going to have it aligned like that just because it works with my composition here. And I'm just going to do a Command T to transform and bring it a little bit larger. And that works. I'm having it at the distance between the letters. I'm going to have maybe at, let's see, 100. I think that looks nice. And just bring it in there. I kind of want to keep it just not touching anything and maybe having it line up with the foot there. So I could always, I've done a Command R, it brings up and down your ruler. So you can just drag a ruler here and just make sure that you're all in there. That's good, that's fine. Okay, again, I think I'm gonna just go and select everybody, not this rectangle. Hold on. Select everybody, just drag and select, Control or Command T, and just make it a wee bit smaller. And that is looking good. Okay, so we can go and see now, if we just, with a mock-up, if you just do, if you just save the file and then go back, the artwork will appear. And there we go. So that looks really adorable. Okay, so what we've done is, we've done a good job of combining elements together, making it our own. We could always, I think it's a good idea to add a color, some sort of background. So you could add so you could add a texture or a wash or something like that. We could, you know what, we could even go add some more, let's see what this will look like. I'm going to go and find the individual elements and grab some hearts here because it is Valentine's Day. Let's see if we could just add a couple of these guys in here. Might be a little bit too much. Maybe if it was just like that. Something like that. Okay. And of course we can go to our bottom layer and add maybe some color and a little background to it. So I'm just going to select this here or make this rectangle this size. I'm going to say the fill is going to be a yellow color, and I'm going to put a line on it, a white, or a stroke rather, and just bump that up quite a bit. Like so. I think that should be good. Okay, and then just save your work, and we can go and see that. Rather cute. Okay. So that's a really quick and easy way to make an adorable little card using Clipart from this latest Cats and Dogs pack. If you want to check out the full pack, I'll leave a link in the description down below for you, as well as there's a link to some free goodies I'd love to share, and as well as the information of where to get this mock-up. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of new tutorials just like this one every single Tuesday. So thanks so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.